What is this? Anna? Eh, 誰が一番好きですか？Annaが一番好き？Salut à toi et bienvenue en japonais. Alors aujourd'hui dans cette vidéo on va approfondir un sujet qui vous a plutôt passionné ces dernières semaines. On va parler du métissage au Japon. Donc la raison pour laquelle j'ai décidé d'approfondir un peu le sujet et d'attaquer à un autre angle cette fois-ci, c'est parce que j'ai vu dans les commentaires vous étiez énormément de personnes à interagir, à débattre, donc je me suis dit que ça pouvait vous intéresser. Donc cette fois-ci en fait je suis parti à la rencontre d'une famille composée d'une mère japonaise, d'un père étranger, et donc qui ont eu ensemble un enfant métis. Ça va être intéressant puisqu'en fait on va vraiment poser des questions à cette famille en fait et savoir leur ressenti dans la vie de tous les jours, quel est le résultat de ce métissage, comment est-ce qu'ils le vivent, quelle langue est-ce qu'ils parlent dans cette famille, l'école, les relations avec les autres personnes, etc. Donc un tas de sujets qu'on va traiter, donc ça va être intéressant. Moi je vous laisse découvrir ça et on se retrouve juste après.
Diplodocus.
Okay,
Diplodocus.
save it if you want to.
That's a silly name. Diplodocus, Diplodocus, eggs with you, and then see what dinosaurs were inside. Yeah!
Kira kira shitenai? So to all the French people looking at us now, can you briefly introduce yourself?
Okay, well, my name is Fleming.
Hi,
I am from hello. I am from Denmark. I speak 3 languages. Japanese is not one of them.
Oh, come on.
Oh, I speak a little Japanese.
Okay, so you speak Danish,
English, and German.
and German, plus Japanese. What would you consider is your level of Japanese?
Upper beginner.
Ah, come on, I think you underestimate yourself.
Okay, well, higher upper beginner.
So your wife is Japanese,
Yes.
right? So in which language do you guys communicate together?
In English,
In English?
mainly in English.
So, which brings me to the next question that would be fun, is like, Nana-chan, which is your daughter,
Yes.
in which language do you guys communicate with her?
Well, my wife speaks to her in Japanese.
Yeah,
I speak to her mainly in English.
okay.
Except, like, if there's some Japanese phrases that I know she reacts to, I'll use those.
Yeah.
If I'm upset, I'll switch to Danish at times, and then she knows it's serious.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah,
good.
that's true.
So she understands these things.
Well, I don't think she understands the Danish so much. She just understands that it means trouble.
Yeah. That is.
Who's just acting like a dinosaur?
Eh,
You wanna act
sorry,
like a
skip?
dinosaur with me?
So Nana understands both English and Japanese.
Yeah, but she
Okay.
speaks mainly Japanese.
With her mother, I guess she answers in Japanese. But to you, like as she hear you talk with your wife in.
Well, I don't know what language that was. Are you okay, Nana? Hey, okay.
You're okay? Does she make a difference between you and your wife? I mean, like, to your wife, would she answer in Japanese and to you, like, more in English?
Well, I'll let her answer. Yeah. Nana, you wanna watch the tablet? So that's your answer. She answers in Japanese.
To other people, would she, like, sometime throw some English words, or would she only answer, like, in Japanese?
She'll mix it up, but it's mainly Japanese.
That no?
これはナナちゃんのうち。
ナナちゃんのうち？すごい。行ってもいいですか？ダメ？
いいよ。
いいよ、優しい。
Quack, quack.
たらー Oh my god 誰？
パピちゃん。
パピちゃん？それはお化け？
わけじゃない。
お化けじゃないが
パピちゃん
ごめんなさい。
パピちゃん。
じゃあそれは誰？
だからね。
かわいい。
お母さん来た。
She's so cute.
お友達が来た。
Like she's in preschool or kindergarten?
She's in kindergarten.
Okay.
Yeah.
My image is like it's kind of difficult to find like a place.
Yeah, it pretty much is. You have to sign up for like a bunch of places. Like where she's going isn't like the closest one. You just have to sign up. You have to do it in like really early.
Do you think it's like more expensive in Japan?
The ward gives you money. You get money for having
Kids?
child. It's not a lot, but you know it helps with paying with these things. Well, I mean, it depends on where you're from in Europe. Like in Denmark, I'm sure it's probably free.
Oh yeah.
Because awesome.
Like in France.
How much do we pay for kindergarten?
9蚊
Per month?
9蚊
Oh, per month.
Per month?
Yeah, but
Wow.
the supporting money.
Yeah, right. We get like. Yeah. How much do we get? We get like 15,000,
1
right?
万円ぐらい
Oh my god, it's quite.
Demo.
Yeah.
So we pay 35.
It's interesting, yeah, because like in Europe, like especially for preschool and these kind of things, like it's usually free. So it's true, like when you compare, it's kind of
Yeah.
wow.
So apparently we pay 35,000.
Yeah. At least, like, are you happy with the way it works so far?
I know tomorrow she has ballet.
Okay.
She told me.
Yeah.
And today they were. I think somebody was singing, and I think once a week they have English class.
Oh, they have an English class?
Oh yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. Some guy comes by and speaks to them in English. So
That's cool. Because I don't think, like, even in France at least, in those kind of kindergarten thing, we don't teach English to kids yet.
no, but I think it's I think it's more of a selling point, right, to parents.
Yeah.
That they can learn English.
Yeah. Getting more international, come to this kindergarten. Like, is it more expensive to raise a kid in Japan compared to Europe?
Well, I think so. You just feel it more because we do pay a lot less tax here.
Yeah.誰
パ
それはパパ
パちゃん
誰
キティちゃん
キティちゃん。よく知ってるね。
これ壊れてる
So, what is people's reaction in general when they find out that Nana is is mixed?
Well, when they find out,
I mean, that's true. Like,
she's
it's kind
blonde.
of, yeah,
They
that's
have
kind
a suspicion.
or they found out she's Japanese at some point.
Yeah, I think maybe it's more the other way around.
Yeah.
I don't really know how they react. They usually react in silence because what usually happens is if it's just me and her and we're at a shop, they'll talk to her in English.
Yeah.
And then they'll stop talking in any language when my wife shows up.
Okay. And then they understand that.
I'm not sure like what the react. I've just noticed that's what happens.
Okay.
It's fine. I'm not even sure she's aware herself.
Yeah.
At this point, I know that. I mean, there's no issues. When I pick her up, she high fives everyone before she leaves, and it seems she gets along with them.
Yeah.
But it'll get worse. Wasn't it like last year there was this story about this girl who was half and had blonde hair, and the school forced her to dye her hair or something. It was like this crazy thing. I don't know, like
it was like a natural different color and
exactly. So I don't know, man.
Yeah.
From what I hear and from what I understand, like things are moving in that direction. And well, there's school events and the other parents are there.
Yeah.
And they keep their distance.
Yeah.
Which is all right too. Like I don't really mind. Some people get deeply offended if they're not invited to everything, or I really don't mind. Like why?
Yeah.
I couldn't really do much with them anyway.
Yeah. Have you ever felt any kind of discrimination toward Nana?
Not towards Nana, no.
More about toward you?
Oh, it's happened.
Yeah?
It's happened. Well, it's weird. What, do you want a story?
Yeah, I'd love to hear one of your
I'd
stories.
love to hear about how I was like pushed on the train tracks. No.
What?
No,
for real?
Near the station we used to live, I was just standing looking at my phone, and there was this guy who basically shouldered me.
Really?
Yeah, like he walked in and like, Gah!
Just because you were a foreigner?
Yeah. For every idiot, there's like 5,000 really nice people, so who cares?
Exactly. That's a beautiful message you transmit to us. The word of wisdom.
Well, yeah, well maybe I'm the idiot.
Even like positive discrimination? Like would she be treated differently but in a positive way? Just because like she doesn't look like totally Japanese?
I can't say for sure. I wouldn't be surprised though.
Okay.
But I think it's more one of those things. Like if we're at the store and she went like full tornado mode and just like throwing shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't react the same way because they just assume she won't understand.
Yeah.
So in that way, I suppose that's I don't know, positive discrimination.
Yeah. Like you and your wife, you have like 2 different cultural backgrounds. So how do you guys try like to share your like own country values to Nana?
We do it, but it's I suppose it's in subtle ways. Like we sort of feed her equal amounts of media from each sort of section of the world. So she's equally familiar with Amperman and Bamse's Bilbo,
which is
it's an 80s children's program with a big yellow bear.
Okay. Did you ever think like, oh, you want Nana to be able to speak Danish, or for you it's not something that is mandatory and you're fine like if she doesn't speak like you're...
Pretty much. My wife really wants her to learn English. Learn Danish, because she can talk to her grandparents, and I do get that. If she wants to learn Danish later on, I'm fine with that. I'll help her, but I think it's more important to learn English first, because my grandparents speak English too.
Because you guys come from north of Europe, where everybody's like so good in English.
I just find English to be so incredibly useful. I mean, if she can speak English at a reasonable level before she starts like school, that curriculum done before she even starts. I mean,
how do you picture like her future? Do you want like her studies? Like, do you want her to go like in a international school where she can have like both languages, or like something just classic, or how do you envision? I'm not really into the whole international school thing. Like the way I see it, we live here now, right? And I have no intention on changing that. So I don't see why she should like live some sort of parallel life to normal people because of like her half background. Now just go to normal school, live like grow up like a normal kid. So speaking about this word "hafe," what do you think? How do you like it? It's fine. You don't care. What's your opinion?
It's easier to use because it's just the word that's used. I mean, I try to push for the double. Because it makes sense. But does it really matter?
Sure. For point, it's just a word.
It's just a word.
Do you have like any concern or thing like you're a bit afraid for the future, like regarding this double?
No, I'm terrified.
Yeah? Really?
Man, I was a kid once. Kids are terrible.
That's true.
Kids are awful.
That's true.
Like she's good now. She's 3. Like a couple of years from now, it's gonna be, it's gonna be an issue. Shit's gonna happen no matter what. Right? The worst bit is how she deals with it. Right? I have no solid plan. We gotta take things as they come, because I don't know exactly what's gonna happen. I think what's important is at some point is to pay like extreme attention to her behavior and how just how she reacts to the world. Just gotta watch her closely. I don't know.
Maybe it will make her stronger at some point. Like, I guess it's just like the beginning might be harsh because like kids like you said are terrible, but then like it could be like a real asset. I mean, maybe the other kids are terrible, but she's the worst. You can come back anytime to tell us more of your stories, and maybe we can have an update in 2 years. Yeah, sounds good.
And maybe you can just talk directly to her. Yeah, you should watch. My goodness, the battery on this thing is amazing.
So guys, any last words?
Any last words?
Yeah.
Can you say bye bye?
Bye bye.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Jane.
Et voilà, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. J'espère que vous avez apprécié cette petite vidéo. Donc voilà, c'était un peu différent par rapport à d'habitude. On était focus sur une seule personne et on a pu approfondir, être en immersion justement dans cette famille. Donc si vous avez des questions par rapport à ce sujet, n'hésitez pas à les poser dans les commentaires. J'y répondrai du mieux que je peux en demandant justement à Fleming s'il y a des choses qu'il peut approfondir. Et on le reverra peut-être dans une autre vidéo ou Nana dans quelques mois, années pour voir comment est-ce que ça a évolué. En tout cas, je voulais aussi vous dire que la semaine prochaine, il n'y aura pas de vidéo puisque je vais voyager en Asie avec le compagnon Pierre. Donc Ça va être intéressant, je vous invite à suivre les réseaux sociaux pour savoir où on va, voir comment c'est, etc. Et vu que je pose pas mal de contenu aussi sur le Japon, des choses à manger, des japonais sur 20, etc. Donc voilà, je pense que ça peut être intéressant pour ceux qui ont cet amour pour le pays. Donc encore une fois, moi je vous dis merci d'être toujours là, fidèle au poste, de toujours regarder les vidéos. On approche de la fin de l'année, donc c'était l'une des dernières vidéos. Donc encore une fois, je vous dis merci à tous, tchou tchou bye bye, et à bientôt. Alors vous savez que qui dit introduction et conclusion faite à la maison dit switch caché. Donc la switch est actuellement sur votre écran, elle était présente dans la vidéo. Donc où est-ce qu'elle est cette switch? Est-ce que vous la voyez? Est-ce que vous la trouvez? Elle est cachée quelque part. J'ai essayé d'innover, j'ai essayé d'être un peu plus original que d'habitude. Donc voilà, dites-moi dans les commentaires. Et pour ceux qui ne trouvent pas, je vous donnerai la réponse dans la prochaine vidéo. Allez,